friends, welcome back to yet another video where Pikcio answers your question. Again this week we have here a few questions that we gather from different channels, could be Telegram, Instagram, whatsoever. Here are the questions that we believe to be the most relevant and we are very happy to answer them because this is like a good way for us to get in touch with the community, so just do not hesitate if you have any question to reach back to us. And hopefully we'll be able to answer it within the videos. So let's just fire right away with @vanderkum with the type of document for KYC varying from token cell to token cell. Some ask for country ID, some passports, some proof of residency. How does PikcioChain intend to collect KYC data that complies with each specific token cell project needs? Yeah, good question. The thing is that we are building the token cell application with a basis regarding the KYC format. So it will necessarily include the passport or country ID, necessarily the proof of residency, necessarily your name, last name, blah, blah, blah. Moreover, and you're right about it, some specific ICOs or from specific domain or specific regulation territories might need some additional I don't know, proof of whatever or piece of I don't know, profiling so that you can build a better or a stronger KYC. These are custom fields and every token cell is able to mention or to require some custom field, and up to the application from the customer side, from the investor side, to match and to put flags upon it so that you can update your KYC, not from the scratch, but just add the missing part of it. In the same way, you can take in account that the proof of residency is actually valid for just 3 months. So every 3 months, you'll be requested to update it. So every time you apply for a new token cell and that the application will flag that your proof of residency is more than 3 months old, therefore you will have to update it. And this goes away for pretty much all token cell. Okay. Just maybe what I will just add here, it's actually something that I would like to mention very much, is that for every new token cell you're going to participate, a selfie will be required. So the selfie will be the way to sign the new participation in some new token cell. So every time you participate in a new token cell, you will have to take a selfie. It's also a way and a mean of authentication, and it's also a way for us to be in accordance with the regulatory guidelines that are issued. Okay, next question.
Det et spydkast.
Og det Juha Laukanen fra Finland som kaster I 6. omgang. Og spydet treffer faktisk en funksjonær. Det en funksjonær ute på banen som får spydet.
What are the benefits as well as challenges for PikcioChain collaborating with fintech companies such as TechCode, Bahrain, Fintech Bay, and BNP Plug and Play? For us, it's a good driver to get in touch with big pools of, I don't know, companies, corporates that work in finance and whatsoever. So basically, it's a good entry door. If to go by yourself directly to one corporate after another, this consumes too much time, too much efforts in terms of teaching what is the technology, what is good for, despite the PikcioChain even, it's the blockchain in general. And here, thanks to these programs, we're able to assess many corporates at once. We also have the support, for example, of BNP or for Bahrain Fintech Bay. It's also a big stamp, you know, and at the end of the day, this makes things easier for us to sell the product, to sell the service to companies and corporate. But the challenge, because here you were mentioning about challenges, is that it's pretty tough actually to be part of these kind of programs. We have all the time to defend our case, to defend the product, the service, the vision. This is something that is time consuming as well as effort. But at the end, it always paid off. So this is something we are currently doing and that we'll continue to do over time because it has been proven to be very efficient, especially regarding what we're doing and especially regarding the financial institution. It is a pretty much more complex environment to address than just simply go and explain what you do. There's more spheres. So more to say that all these programs, they are a big opportunity for us, and we're going to continue them, and we're going to continue to broadcast news about it, because this brings us a lot of positive vibes and positive contracts. So you will hear more over time and see more things coming out from these programs. Oh.
Ça s'est passé il y a quelques jours, la réponse est oui. Point extraordinaire de l'ancien champion américain. Il était dépassé, il a jeté sa raquette en l'air et il marque le point quand même. Il n'y a que lui pour faire ça. Tout le sport demain 20h35. Et le match ce soir sur la 3.
Okay, last but not least, from Mykolaisis. I think Mykolaisis is one of the best question askers. I remember past week some question of him as well. In situations where individual data verification failed due to forgery or use of fake identity, how does PikcioChain handle the issue? Are you obliged by law to report to the authorities? Yeah, well, so the KYC processing is made through the application, but there is like some tier 1, 2, blah blah blah, and then there can be several, but every tier, every piece of information that you're going to mention, every proof of residency, every ID card that you upload, we have decision support tools that process from an algorithm or mechanism as a machine learning view the piece of information that you mentioned in order to assist the KYC validation. So every time you upload an ID card, there will be some processing of the ID, an ID check, whether it's a legit or not ID card that was uploaded and provided by the user. Of course, this kind of services, they're able to detect fake or forgery as well, and they raise some flag. If we have flag raising, then we report it directly to the token sale that the new customer, new investor wants to apply for. And then we have a decision, or say a process, workflow process, to determine whether it was maliciously forged or just by mistake or by some, I don't know, bad misadventures, let's say. And according to this decision, we have a workflow that can lead potentially to authority, but this will be in the extreme case. Otherwise, we are not really obliged by the law to do so, but we, to make the application and ecosystem more safe and more reliable, we have a process to determine whether, or the gravity, let's say, of the forgery, and to determine where it falls down, and upon which case it might fall, it might lead to some authority calling up. But this is the extreme case. It's just a decision support tool, so we are not here to act as any authorities, but if we judge so, because the process leads to this step, it might arrive to this. So thank you everyone to have listened till now. I invite you to post any question on Telegram, Twitter, whatsoever, and just keep updated for next week's and next question. My turn to wish you a good day and a pleasant week. Bye.
What the hell are you doing, Jackie?
What, you never seen me shoot free throws before?
He's shooting granny style, let him do his thing.
Always has.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Jackie Moon holding the fate of Flint in his fingertips. He kisses the ball for good luck.
Sweet sugar.
It's good!
Yes! Never doubted you, Jackie.
The Tropics need...